Hi guys, this is Deckers8 and today I've got another Minecraft snapshot video for you. Now, I saw that I did pretty well on my last snapshot video. I got quite a lot of views on that, and so I'm going to show you the latest snapshot, which is for 1.8. Again, it's Minecraft 14W27B, as you can see in the corner there. And this is actually quite exciting. I wouldn't have bothered doing another 1.8 snapshot video because I would have expected it to be not much different than the one I did, but there is a lot of stuff that is coming out for Minecraft 1.8 according to Minecraft at Gamepedia's upcoming features page. I don't know if all of these features are in the snapshot or if they're just planned, but I'm going to go through them as best I can and see which ones are in the snapshot. Some of them I know definitely are because I have seen them and witnessed them in Minecraft. Okay, well, first of all it says that difficulty is going to be per world, which is going to be good because I hate it when sometimes if I'm doing something in creative I want to be on peaceful and then I might want to go on my other world and it won't be peaceful anyway. So there's that. And shaders. Now, I've definitely seen this. Alright, I'll create a new world just for this. Let's call it 14W27B, because I'm pretty sure my other world that said new snapshot was at a place which I'll reveal to you later. I don't want to give that to you guys straight away. But I will tell you that it's going to be a new temple. A new sort of temple is going to be, and it's huge. It's much bigger than the normal ones. And it's very interesting, so you'll be able to see that later, but you'll just have to stay tuned. Okay, let's create. So you guys may have gone into options and super secret settings. Changes the shader. For example, looks quite different there. That's not a new feature. That's been in there since about 1.7.2, I think. But there is a new one. Nah, that's not it. No, that's a weird one. I think that might supposed to be the spider one. Anyway, there's supposed to be a creeper and a spider shader for when you're spectating as from the point of a spider or a creeper. I'd say this is the spider one. Okay, so there's also a new achievement. Overpowered. Okay. It won't show us, but anyway, that one's called Overpowered. And it is done by building, well, it says build a notch apple, normally, which is just, of course, a golden apple. I don't know if it has to be the enchanted sort or not. Yes, it has to be an enchanted one. So that's actually going to take a while because you got to have 8 gold blocks there. Okay. There's a new. She calls it a target selector. Where I don't know if you know, but I know when using a command block, if you did, for example, at A, it would. I think that does all players. There's one for nearest player, and I think there's a third one, but there's a new one called at E, which targets entities, and you can tell it what type of entity you want. There's a whole heap of new commands, like one of them's clone, for example. That would, I'm sure, be useful. World border ones. Blah, 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 blah. New game rules, statistics, scoreboards. There's a new enchantment. Depth Strider. Oh, okay, here we go. Depth Strider. Okay, so it allows you to move faster in water. We need to, here we go. That's pretty good. That's like nearly normal speed. That'd be very useful, I'm sure. Alright, now like I said in the previous one, all the things they added in that one are the same, like all these new ones here and slime blocks. But if you want to find out more about them, you'd better just look at my other snapshot video. Now we come to the big one. This is something called an ocean monument. Okay, this is the ocean monument. It probably looks a bit weird because I've got water breathing on at the moment. But here we've got an ocean monument. And there's some new mobs here, which, lag. These attack you with lasers. You could probably see them attacking the squid. No, they're not doing it now. But anyway, here they're doing something over here, see? And it's made out of new materials. Prismarine and ocean lanterns. So we've got Prismarine, Prismarine Bricks, Dark Prismarine, Prismarine Shard, and Prismarine Crystals. But I will come to them a bit later. We've got the entrance here. See, this is where the depth strider would come in handy. And as you can see, this would be quite dangerous if you were trying to infiltrate. And not only are you underwater, but you're being attacked as well. So of course it's kind of like a labyrinth that goes on like this for a while. And somewhere inside is a chamber where there's the treasure. Now I'm kind of disappointed by this, but it's 8 gold blocks. I suppose, yeah, that would be helpful for making an enchanted golden apple, but I mean, that's it. It's not really all that useful when you think about it. I mean, I would have expected more like, you know how the dungeons have those treasure chests, and there's usually some quite useful stuff in there, but this doesn't really have much, if you ask me anyway. Oh, here we go. I think this is it here. Yeah, this is the treasure. We found it already. Did you see there's gold in there? Alright, let's get out of here. So of course, if you wanted to, you could just go mine this out and you'd have these new blocks that you could use on your house. It's pretty easy to see it because, I mean, there's the lanterns, but I mean, look at those lasers. You'd see that coming. And that big tip where those lights are. Okay, so next. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. If we're going to create a new world, and we want to be creative, world type, super flat, large biomes, amplified, customised. Now this is a good one. Just check this out. You can change the sea level. You can change anything you want. Alright, so we want it to be, let's make a dry place. Strongholds, mine, shafts, ocean monuments, dungeons, blah blah blah, lava oceans. Let's turn that on. And let's turn the sea level up. Because I want to see a lava ocean. I think that might be a new thing as well. Biome size. Let's make it down so that it'll be easy to see the differences in that. Rivers, let's turn that down. Biome. Oh, you can change the biome. Lava lake rarity. I think max is more. Okay, so I suppose that would be most common. Dungeon count. Let's crank that up. Ravines, temples, villages, caves. Oh, there's 4 pages of this. Okay. Let's just turn everything up. Just see what we can do here. Granite. And you can even change the ores, that's pretty good. So if we just make everything high, I mean, you could make it a lot easier to find stuff if you wanted to. You might make it too tempting though for people to, you know, crank up the diamond ore and then it would just be too easy, I reckon. I'd want to leave it the same. I'd be actually more inclined to make it lower if I wanted a challenge. Except coal, I suppose. Because it's always annoying finding coal at the start. Oh, there's even more. Main noise scale. Okay, I'm not actually sure what I'm doing here, so I think we'll just leave that. I might do one where I'll just change everything just to see what happens. Oh, more of this sort of stuff. For this one, we'll leave it. And just see what this will create. Oh, finally. Oh. Okay. Oh, that'd be annoying if you're in... Wow. Imagine being in survival and just waking up in that. What's with the shadows? Okay, this is crazy. Look at that. This is like being in the nether. And there's snow. Oh, and look at that. There's just diamonds everywhere. You can make some really messed up worlds with this. Oh, just look at that. That's insane. Wow. Just diamonds everywhere. Whoa, my goodness. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that is crazy. Oh, look at that. That is insane. Wow. Alright, let's try... let's just try... Oh, that's one of the new splashes too, by the way. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's a mine shaft above ground. So apparently this is ocean. Ah, I think this is like the ocean floor. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a mine shaft intersecting the surface, which is good because I reckon that's what they should do. It makes sense. I mean, how does a mine shaft get there if you can't... If it doesn't go to the surface? It doesn't make any sense. It's like it's a whole new planet. Doesn't even look like Earth if you ask me. You could probably like simulate other planets. Like you could probably simulate Star Wars planets, I suppose. Tatooine would be pretty easy, that's just a desert. Okay, oh. Okay, that is... What's going on there? Ah, it's frozen. There's... What is that? Why is the water... Oh, that lag. Oh, that lag is annoying me. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. What? Okay. I was totally on a server. What? Why would it say that? I wasn't on a server. Okay. Okay. Well, be careful with that, or you might crash Minecraft. Might turn my render distance down. Okay. Let's jump. Okay, that's a bit strange. This just looks so weird. So tall. What's going on with that water? It's just like, nah, I'm not gonna spread today. Nah, I don't think so. Lazy water. Oh wow. Imagine doing survival like starting at the top of one of these. It looks like a city with skyscrapers. Oh, and check these ones out. These single... Imagine starting on one of those. You know, it's a staircase. And then you'd probably think, there must be something... If I get all the way to the bottom, there'd be like land down there. And then I can just like walk around like normal, and then you'd fall and you'd be dead. That's the... What? Why is that doing that? That's a bit weird. Okay, so that's the customized world type. If you hold shift, apparently there is another one. Debug mode. You have to be stuck on Spectator. You can look but don't touch. Apparently this like generates everything. Wow. It's supposed to be really good if you're a texture pack maker. And I would say yes, it would be good if you're a texture pack maker. Because I mean it shows you what everything's gonna look like. And that looks pretty good. Yep. Is that everything? That's not everything. Oh, hang on. We gotta get past all this fire. Wow. Look at that. That's just everything. Look at all that redstone wire. And just all that... Wow. It's just going to show us everything. Well, if you ever wondered what blocks were in Minecraft, here you go. That's just everything in Minecraft. Spectator game mode. Okay, so game mode Spectator or game mode SP or game mode 3. This is a new block, Coarse Dirt. Just looks like normal dirt. It's a little bit different, as you can see. You might think, well, that's pointless. I suppose it kinda is. You can make it by going like that and going like that, and you get 4, so you don't lose or gain anything. Apparently it's going to replace all of the grassless dirt that's found like on the surface, and like if you've got any in your level, it will just replace it because it's got the same ID as grassless dirt. This is a new block which is for the ocean monument. Apparently the cracks change colour. Oh, they do. Wow. So they're purple now. They went green, then blue, then purple. Now they're almost going pink. So that'd be a pretty cool thing to build a building out of. Now we've got Prismarine Bricks. Much the same, except they're bricks, obviously. Also for the ocean monument, that'd be also a pretty cool thing to make things out of. Now we got dark Prismarine. Yep, that'd be nice to have 3 different sort of things, so then you can, you know, you got different colours for the same building, so it's not all the same material if you were using these things. And we've also now got Sea Lantern, which is just basically glowstone, I think. Alright, now we've got Prismarine Crystals. You get these from Guardians, which are those squid sort of things that you would have seen before in the ocean monument. And you can make sea lanterns with them. Okay, so shards can be crafted into all 3 Prismarine blocks and sea lanterns. Okay, there's our Prismarine. Prismarine Bricks. Yep, dark Prismarine. Like so. There we go, I was almost right, I just had the middle one wrong. Now, sponge actually works. As you can see, I've been playing around with it here. You probably worked that out. You could probably tell from what I was doing. Check this out. Just look at how much that does. Imagine placing one of these like underwater or something. Just look at what that does. That's like a breath of air that you could have. So if you're running out of air underwater, you just do that. And you'll be right. And I'm pretty sure you can pick up a wet sponge as well. Then just take it with you. Wet sponge is its own block. Don't know what you can really do with them. I don't know if you can extract the water somehow. You can smelt a wet sponge to get a dry one. And if you use a lava bucket, oh no, if there's an empty bucket in the fuel slot in the furnace, then the water goes into it. And they're rarely dropped by Elder Guardians, and I'm pretty sure they're also found occasionally in those underwater monument things. Alright, so if you do that, then you should get that filled with water. There you go, you can get the water out. Now this is one I'm sure most people have been waiting for a very long time. What did I just pick up? Mutton. Yes, you can finally eat sheep. Because for a long time you haven't been able to eat sheep. And I always thought that that was just no good. I mean, like, they introduced that you could eat pigs, which is good because otherwise pigs would have been useless. And then they made it you could eat cows. And I don't know when they made it you could eat chickens, but at one point they would have had to introduce that, and it's really been a long time overdue that we have mutton in Minecraft. And, of course, you can cook it. There we go. A raw mutton restores one of those little meat things down in your next to your hearts, and a cooked one restores 3. Okay, now you might notice, what's that spawn egg I've got? Hopefully it should be blocked out so you can't read what it is, and it's a rabbit. Yes, there are now rabbits in Minecraft. I hope this video is blowing your mind, because it certainly did blow mine. What, they run away, do they? It looks like they run away from you, which makes sense. And... oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's see. What did it drop? Oh, nothing. Supposed to drop a few things. They're supposed to drop rabbit hide and raw rabbit. If you have 4, you can make leather, like so. And you can of course cook a rabbit. A raw one restores 1.5. A cooked one restores 2.5. And you can also get a rabbit's foot, which is used to brew a potion of leaping, like so. Okay, so looks like you can jump too. That'd be pretty useful. Can you jump 3? No. That looks pretty good. The colour looks beautiful too. Okay. Oh, you can make rabbit stew. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. This restores 5. And it'll make it the best food in the game other than golden apples. Ah. You have to go in that order only. They'll probably change it to make it shapeless. Maybe so long as that's on the bottom. Rabbit stew. There's a new block called barrier. No, okay, that's weird. And it always faces you. So if you didn't want people going there. Oh no, you can't get rid of these. That's not good. Oh yes you can. Only in creative. So basically it's bedrock but different. So it looks like that. Endermite. It's basically a purple silverfish. And they come in when they are spawned if an enderman teleports, sometimes, not all the time, or if you use an ender pearl. There's a certain percentage of chance of it happening. I don't know if you noticed, but as well as guardians, there's also elder guardians, which are like a mini boss for the ocean monument. So rabbits cannot be bred unless they're tamed, but I think it's pretty easy to tame them. Okay, so the skin file now has different dimensions, and it's now 64 by 64. I don't know if that means that you can have way more pixels in the skin or not. You can now have overlays over the entire body, which means that now you see the hat has got that little rim around it. Why didn't I just go F5? See that rim around the hat? Okay, so you can now have that overlay effect over the entire body. And if you go to options, you can turn these particulars off and on. So if I turn the hat off, then it gets rid of that overlay, and that looks really strange. Haven't got overlays over anything else, so that shouldn't make a difference if I turn them off. And you can also have the left and right legs and arms, sleeves and that edited independently, so that you can have a different colour on your left arm to your right arm, and blah 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 blah. Servers have different icons and you can move them up and down. Okay, so if we go F3, BR, you can see the hitboxes, and it shows the eye level as well. Oh, and it gives you more information. Okay. Decayable. True. Grass. Snowy. False. Oops. Trunk. Variant. Spruce. Chest is facing south. Torch is facing up. Okay, let's have a look at a pig. There we go, there we go. Analyzing. 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 Okay. Oh, there's more villager professions. We've got fisherman, farmer, fletcher, shepherd, leatherworker, butcher, armourer, toolsmith, weaponsmith. What's going on here? That doesn't look right. Okay, that texture's different. There's no line. Okay, that's different. They face like that. And the roofs and... Okay. Why's there a zombie already? Go away. Go away, I'm trying to get in here. There we go. Cleric. What does he want? Why does he want to buy rotten flesh? Actually, that's pretty good. Because... then... well, like, rotten flesh is easy to get. For example, here's some right now. Don't even need a sword to kill this guy. Why did it just pause? What are you? A weaponsmith. He wants coal. Or you can buy an axe. Butcher. Blah blah. Smith. Oh, that one's a bit more expensive. See, look. More. Oh, and gold. Gold, that's pretty good. Gold for emeralds. Some of these buildings look a bit different. Okay, desert temples now have stained clay instead of dyed wool. Gravel roads in villages have cobblestone underneath to prevent the roads falling into caverns, which is good because that's annoying. See, cobble. Oh, fine then, I'll fix your path. They don't sound very happy. Did you hear them? They're just, ha. All of them, they're not very happy. See, look at their faces. They look so grumpy. Okay, you can smelt stone bricks to get cracked stone bricks. You can get moss stone by cobblestone and a vine. And you can do that as well. Okay, so if you're making a door, you get 3 instead of 1. And they're also stackable, up to 64. The top of it's angled now, and the bottom, it's not like flat like it used to be. You can now place a button on the ground, or on the ceiling. Okay, several blocks. The top face's orientation will be random. So that means you can't use them for navigation anymore. For example, the most obvious ones I imagine would be TNT. Look at that. They're all different now. And if I press that button, that would spell disaster, wouldn't it? Okay, wolves, tamed and untamed, now attack skeletons. This should be good. Why doesn't the skeleton attack? It's running away like a coward. Yet, a skeleton would attack someone wearing full diamond armor with a diamond sword. Okay. Okay, so villagers, if they're struck by lightning, turn into witches. Hostile mobs always run away from these guys if they're about to explode. That's right. Don't walk away from me. And there's also just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bug fixes. Okay, so I've finally finished this snapshot video. That was just heaps. 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 Okay. Oh, by the way, I noticed... Oh, I was playing Captive Minecraft and I heard a noise of a door open and close. And I thought, well, what was that? So I went down, and where I had my door, there was a door where on the other side of it is a nether portal. And that door, there was a zombie pigman on the side of the door that I was on, even though it could not possibly have gotten there without opening and closing the door or going through a wall. So I think zombie pigmen must spawn. Spawn. Zombie pigmen must be able to open doors now. Because let's say there's a nether portal over here where that torch is. And that's the only nether portal in the entire world. And I hear this noise. Like that door. And so I'm coming over and there's a pigman where this guy is. The only way he could have gotten there is through by him opening and closing that door. Why is there a torch there? How did that... What? Okay, I don't know. What happens... Wait... Okay, so I'm just wrecking this village. I don't even know why. There's a creeper. You're not getting out of here in a hurry. There we go. That's the creeper's house. Don't come in, or you'll get blown up. Okay. Where was I? Oh, look at that. That's weird. That's weird. That's pretty weird. Okay, that's it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and check out my previous snapshot video if you haven't already. And also don't forget to check for a newer video because you never know, by the time you watch this video I might have uploaded another one. What I was going to say before was Minecraft 1.7 was supposed to be the update that changed the world. It seems to me that this update is going to be just so much more huger than that. I mean, what did 1.7 add? It added like stained glass, and that was about it. I mean, I know a lot of the mechanics changed, but that's not something you really notice very strongly from a player perspective. So I reckon this update is just going to be so much huger than that one. And I don't even know why they called the other one the update that changed the world, because it didn't change the world. Oh, it added a biome. Okay, see you next time.